we got to go. Columbus to Cleveland. We got the State House done, Mojo Nixon Day. Now we're Cleveland for the exhibit. You got to get in the car. Hold this up.
So, on the weekend of Mojo's Mayhem, I flew to Austin, and the first thing we had sort of a rehearsal get together with the band over at Wid's place. Then, because the next day was going to be a full-on blowout where there would be no socializing, you know, it was just going to be, everyone knew that Saturday was going to be mayhem, it's mayhem, so no socializing. So Bullethead had found a restaurant that where, you know, 30 or 40 of us could get together for drinks and snacks and stuff and talk. And, you know, it was almost like at a wedding, you know, like in the middle of the wedding, there's so much going on, you can't really, you know. So the reception thing was really nice. It was really good. We got to all talk with each other. And then afterwards, you know, it was very close to the hotel, so we're walking down the hill in Congress, and we're staying at the San Jose, and earlier they had showed us, the nice girl that took me to my room had showed me this, you know, there's a side door here, and it'll be locked tonight, but your key will get you in. So I'm walking with my friends, and I'm like, oh, I've got the key. We can walk in the side door. So I open the door, and then I back myself in to hold the door open for my friends. And in doing that, I tripped over one piece of architectural limestone and fell with the full weight of my body on my back on another very sharp piece of architectural limestone. And I had put my hand behind me to break my fall. And there are all my friends. I'm holding the door for them, and this is what happens to me. And I could tell right away it was very bad. It hurt badly. Then I look at my hand. My hand is bleeding, and there's a big gash in my hand. Everyone's helping. They brought someone from the hotel. Mojo's wife, Adair, is a former nurse. You know, everyone's helping. They took me upstairs, kind of washed the wound, but we could tell that this was bad. So Bullethead, you know, this is an emotional get-together, right? Our friend left this world after playing what everyone said was the best, maybe the best gig that he'd ever played in many, many years. And it's an emotional thing. But there I am, I'm injured, and his sidekick in life all of a sudden has something to do, which is take Roscoe to urgent care. So, Bullethead takes me to urgent care. This is like a distraction, actually. When I looked at it later, it was like, this is a good thing. This is what Bullethead's been solving problems since 1986. So we go to the urgent care on Friday night of South by Southwest in Austin, Texas, and it's deserted. There's no one there except for a security guard and a guy who checks me in and can't get his computer to work. So I never even ended up paying for the work. So they take me in there, clean me up. I get 7 stitches, which is poetic in a, you know, kind of Johnny Rivers kind of way. And we go back, you know, to the hotel. It hurts bad. It's like, and I didn't even know at the time, you know, I was obsessing about the 7 stitches in this big cut, but I crushed my thumb too. And everyone is helping me. Bill Davis was rooming next to me. He was helping me. Gordy, you know, the Olympic luge silver medalist for the United States, he has dealt with a lot of injuries, and he brought me like, you know, all kinds of, you know, pain meds and like super glue and stuff to try to keep the wound good. You know, I wasn't sure that I could play, and I just tried to sleep, and I thought to myself, I'm not even going to pick up the guitar till the morning. I'll see if I can put my hand on it. And in the morning, I put my hand on it, and I realized, you know, I probably need to loosen this bandage, so I loosened the bandage, and then I realized, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. We go to the gig, and I had brought a photographer a couple years ago, you know, got me to start wearing scarves because he decided that I had a double chin and a lot of turkey neck going on. So I had a scarf with me, a really nice one, a polka dotted one. I was like, not only do I have a sling, I have a good looking sling. So I had the sling, I go to the gig, these guys help me get across the road with my guitar, you know, I have the good looking sling, you know, everyone wants to talk to me about my injury, you know, this is what I get for helping people out, you know, and, you know, we play the gig. The first thing I had to do was, one of Mojo's favorite songs ever was What Are We Waiting For by the Yahoos. And so Dan Baird's band with Warner, they're playing. They invited me up to sing and play with them. I tried to play the solo. In the middle of the solo, my thumb sternly told me, no, don't do that. So I made it through. Then I played the whole set with the Toad Lickers, and me and Bill Davis, we had previously discussed who was playing what guitar parts and stuff, but, you know, earlier that day I was like, you know, you're going to have to play, I can play this one, but I'm not going to be able to play that one. So we did it all, and, you know, now that was March 15th. So this is over, I don't know how many, it's more than 2 months since the injury. I went to a hand specialist, I went to my regular doctor, they didn't like how the stitches looked. I'm doing physical therapy. It's a very ugly incision, and I injured my hand once before, and I always kind of said that, well, it might not work so well, it's a little more blues. Now, it's even more blues, and I have this injury that happened at the unforgettable weekend of Mojo's Mayhem.